Hi, ladies. Let's go ahead and get started. Scoot to one side of your mat. Bend those knees, planting them side by side parallel. Reach the arms right over the knees, beginning with half rollbacks. Tuck the tailbone under, round the spine halfway back, then grow tall. Inhale back. Exhale up. Keep those shoulders away from your ears. Back of the neck in line with the rest of your spine. As a progression, we're going to start to bring those arms overhead as we lean back. Reach the arms forward, then grow tall through the spine. Inhale, lean back, reach the arms up. Exhale, lift up tall, arms over the knees. Now lean back and hold. Bring one leg to tabletop, put it down, lift the other leg, and then put it down. Alternating sides, holding this half roll back, belly buttons drawing in. After 3 on each side, lift one leg up to hold, and the other one to meet it. I'm going to roll all the way down with these lifted legs, bone by bone. Once your head hits the floor, reach the arms up to the ceiling. Roll up for a chest lift. Reach the arms up as you lie down, down by your side as you lift up through your head, neck, and chest. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Focus on pushing that low back down to the floor and drawing that belly button in, pulling the ribs in, leaving about an apple distance between your chin and chest to not stress out your neck. Keep those shoulders out of your ears. Lift to stay and extend those legs, then bend them back in. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. Doing this for another 2 reps. Then go ahead, hold those legs at 45 degrees. Start pumping for your hundreds. Tap, tap, tap the water. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. Scissor, switch, inhale, and exhale, switch. Inhale, and exhale, switch, inhale, and exhale, switch, 60, inhale, and exhale, switch, 70, inhale, and exhale, switch, inhale, and exhale, switch. Last set, and exhale, lie down. Draw those knees into your chest, rocking the spine from side to side. Then start to draw circles with those knees away from each other and then towards each other. Still out and in, out and in. Plant the feet down on the floor, getting into bridging. You're going to reach the arms long by your side. Shoulders are away from the ears still, chest is down. Lift those hips up and lower them straight down. Straight line with the spine, lifting and lowering, keeping the core engaged, squeezing the glutes at the top. Keep pressing down into those arms as you lift and stabilize through them as you lower. Inhale up and exhale down. Lift and hold. Draw one leg up to tabletop, open and close at that hip. You're trying to lift those hips as high as you can here and hold them, maintaining the bend of your knee as you open and close. Inhale out, exhale in. Then plant the foot down and switch sides. Still holding that bridge. Open the knee out and draw it back up. Check in with those shoulders. Check in with your core stability here. Let's plant that leg down and lower the hips all the way down. Come into a diamond shape with your legs, pressing the bottoms of your feet together, including your heels and toes. Lift up for a butterfly bridge, picking the bottom off the floor, holding the knees open, still maintaining your neutral spine. Same concept as the last, but this time maintaining a different leg position. Inhale up, exhale down. Squeeze the glutes as you lift. Control your position as you lower. Then lift and hold. Pulse those knees down to the floor for 10. This is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that bridge. Lift one leg to tabletop. Put it down on the floor, then the other one, and put it down. Lift the hips a little higher and begin your hip lifts. Squeeze the glutes as you lift. Make this your last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower all the way down, bone by bone. Draw the knees into your chest and massage out your spine. We're going to get set up back in that butterfly position. Keep the hips on the floor. Reach the arms up to the ceiling. Let's go ahead. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, lower down. As you lift, again, leaving about an apple distance between the chin and chest, lifting through the core. Keep reaching with those fingertips right over that pelvic floor. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you lower. Lift and hold. Reach through those legs for your pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Hold that bend of your knee. Lift one leg off the floor in that half diamond. Then put it down. Alternating sides. 3 on each side. Then try to lift both legs off the floor at the same time. Also for 3 reps. Up and down. Last 2. Lift and hold. Then roll it all the way down to the floor. Draw the knees back. And let's go ahead, roll over onto one side of our body. I recommend starting with your least dominant side. Hips are stacked, shoulders are stacked. You can lie on your bicep here. Lift your top leg up to the ceiling, then flex to lower it back down to the floor. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you lower. Going for 8 reps, pointing the toes up, flexing down. Keep pressing with your top arm down into that mat right in front of your belly button, trying to keep the side of your body lifted slightly off the floor, not allowing for any curvature of the spine. Hold it halfway. Start to bend and extend that knee. As you bend, you keep the knee facing up, shin parallel with the ceiling, tabletop if you will. Then extend out to 45. Again, going for 8 repetitions. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. After your last one, lower the leg down to the floor. Turn the toes to parallel, matching the bottom leg. We're going to start our forward kicks and pull backs. Slowly kick forward, find that balance and control, then flex the foot, pull right back. Trying to keep that knee as straight as possible. Inhale, kick, exhale, pull. Few more here. Then going straight into the leg circles. Pick a direction and stick with it. Still, as you lower down or as you pull back, try to flex the foot. As you kick forward or reach forward, or lifting straight up to the ceiling, point through those toes. Let's try to do 5 in each direction. Make sure you're keeping this all completely in the glute and in the hip and out of your back. Still using your core to stabilize as best you can. Start to draw circles on the ceiling. 5 in each direction. Use your hip joint, not your ankle. Still moving that breath. Then place that foot on the floor, knee facing up at the ceiling, right in front of your bottom leg. Inhale to lift your bottom leg off the floor. Exhale to lower it down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Aiming for 8 reps. On your last one, lift and pulse, 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 pulse. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. 3, 2, 1. Bend that knee back behind you and stack the other one on top of it. Place the forearm on the ground, still everything stacked. Lift the hips off the floor and lower them. You can place your top arm on your hip here if that works better for you, or even up to the ceiling. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Try to keep the knees in alignment with the rest of your body so it's easier for you to lift that hip up and lower it down. Lift to stay. Place your top foot in front of your bottom leg, getting into the side plank, and begin your elephant sweeps. You sweep the arm underneath the oblique, take your eyes with that hand, then slowly reach it up to the ceiling. Eyes to the sky, then eyes down to the floor. Keep stabilizing through that forearm to stay out of your shoulder. Keeping the core engaged. And let's hold that arm reaching up to the ceiling and start lifting the hips up, 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 up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest all the way down. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Stretch it out however you need to. Starting from square one, lying on the bicep. Hips are stacked, shoulders are stacked, legs are long. Top arm is supporting your oblique. Lift the leg straight up to the ceiling. Flex and lower it back down. Again, 8 reps of almost every single thing that we're doing here. I'll try to keep you posted as we're moving throughout if it's less than 8. Still take your time with the movement, moving your breath accordingly, adding the ankle articulation as you lift and lower. It's not too complicated to think about. Hold that leg down at 45. Start to bend and extend that knee. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. Keep the hips stacked as best you can. Find that balance. Hold your support with your core. Shin parallel to the ceiling. Try not to drop below 45 as you extend until that last rep. Lower the leg all the way down, side by side parallel, and kick the leg forward. Flex to pull the leg straight back. Inhale, kick. Exhale, flex, draw it back, engage that glute. Use your core to find that balance control. Try to keep the leg level with your hip. After number 8, you go straight into those leg circles. Lift up to the ceiling, draw forward, then pull back. 5 times this way, then 5 times the other way. Start to reverse the direction, kicking forward, lift up, then lower all the way down. Still finding that control with the low belly, keeping all the work in the legs, the hips, the glute. Remember to lift to stay at the ceiling with that top leg after your 5th rep. Start to draw those circles on the ceiling with your hip joint. 5 one way, then reverse the direction, 5 the other way. Still moving the breath in through our nose, exhaling out through the mouth. Plant the foot on the floor, knee facing up at the ceiling. Start those inner thigh, bottom leg lifts. Inhale to lift the leg up. Exhale to lower it down. Aiming for 8 total reps on this side as well. After your last one, lift and keep lifting up, 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 up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the leg all the way down. Bend those knees, feet behind you, knees in alignment with your hips. Get onto that forearm and start those hip lifts, lifting up off the floor and lowering down. So trying to push into that forearm, keep that elbow right underneath the shoulder for more stability. Keep the back of your neck long. Inhale up, exhale down. Lift and stay. Get out into that side plank, top leg in front of your bottom leg. Reach the arm up to the ceiling and begin your elephant sweeps. Arm underneath the oblique, eye goes with it. Then reach the arm up as you lift the eyes to the ceiling. Still stabilizing through the oblique, drawing in through the belly button, wrapping those ribs. Inhale under, exhale up. Once you've reached number 8, lift and keep lifting, pulsing up to the ceiling. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's rest down completely. Open the knees wider than the hips, reach the arms out in front of you as you push your bottom over your heels for a child's pose. And let's get into a 4-point kneel. Step one foot back, then the other one to meet it. Going in for plank rocking. Shift your shoulders over your fingertips, then push right back. Still holding your plank position. Going for 10 repetitions here, slow and controlled. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, push back. Heels will push back slightly. Then you lift more up onto the balls of your feet as you shift forward. Then after number 10, downward facing dog and shift to plank. Your biggest goal here is to maintain control of your body positions. Shoulders away from the ears, not allowing the chest to fall to the floor, but stabilizing through the palms, the heels of your palms more specifically. Imagine you're pulling apart that mat with your hands. As you push to downward facing dog, focus on the lengthening of your legs. As you shift forward, lengthen through the spine. You can absolutely do this on your forearms as well if that works better for you. 3 more reps right here. And on your last one, shift into that plank first. Keep the elbows close as you lower yourself down to the floor. Push back into your child's pose, resting for a moment. Lift up into your 4-point kneel, hands and knees, and stretch one leg back behind you. Tricep presses, bend your elbows close to your body, pulling the chest to the floor, then press away from that mat to lift back up into the 4-point kneel with your lifted leg. As you lower your chest down, your leg will reach up to the ceiling. As you press up, it naturally lowers just in alignment with the rest of your body. Keep that low belly engaged. The shoulders out of the ears, the chest lifted. Stay strong in your posture. Your goal is 8 reps. On that last one, reach your arm out in front of you. Start to draw the elbow and the knee in as you round through the spine. Then stretch the arm, stretch the leg as you lengthen through the spine. Inhale, draw in. Exhale, extend, stretch long. Your neck moves with the rest of your spine. Your belly button draws inward the entire time as you bend and as you extend. With your stabilizing arm, keep pressing down into the heel of your palm. Again, trying to match 8 reps total. On that last one, place the hand down and let's get back out into a plank line. Back to square one. 10 repetitions of rocking forward and rocking backwards. Just a forewarning, we have one more set just like this. I'm sure you assumed because we do have another side of the body. Push up to the ceiling for downward facing dog, then shift into the plank. Again, 10 reps. Take your time with this movement. Be gentle on your body. Again, you can absolutely do this with your forearms down on the floor. Trying to lengthen through the back of the legs as best you can. Every time you push into your plank, you're controlling those shoulders. On your last one, you're going to lower yourself down to the floor again. Push back into a child's pose. Get back up into that 4-point kneel. Extend one leg. Pull yourself down to the floor for tricep presses. Now again, we did switch sides here. So if you did the left leg last time, Now you're doing the right and vice versa. Trying to go for 8 reps total. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. Stay strong through that core. Don't allow your form to fall out. Extend that opposite side arm. Inhale, bend the elbow and the knee in. Exhale, stretch the arm and the leg out long. Your neck moves with the rest of your spine. Staying strong in that opposite side arm and shoulder, not allowing it to hike up at all. Trying to repeat this up to 8 times. Don't allow your spine to arch as you open back out. Place the foot down on the floor. Place the hand down on the floor. Get into that plank line. And begin with that last set of rocking. Inhale forward. Exhale back. It's the final stretch. Keep pushing through. Once you've done 10 rocks back and forth, you go straight into your 10 downward facing dog. Shift to plank. Make this one your strongest yet. It's your biggest push right here. Those arms are fatigued, the legs are fatigued, the core is fatigued. Don't let your brain be fatigued. Still focus on that form. The more you focus on what muscles you're activating, the less you're focusing on the amount of reps you're doing. Keep drawing in through that rib cage, you guys. Pulling the shoulders down your back. Last one right here. Get into the plank and lower yourself down. Let's start to cool down. Push back into your child's pose. Push forward into your swan. Exhale back into the child's pose. Inhale forward into swan. Still focusing on the positioning of your shoulders, your core, your spine. Let's do 3 times each way. Thread the needle once you're back in your child's pose. Doesn't matter which arm you start with. Return to center and switch sides. And back to center. Move through some cats and cows back in your 4-point kneel. Tuck the chin in, round the spine up to the ceiling. Exhale, lift the chin up, pick your chest up, shoulders down your back for your happy cow. Just a few times each way, moving with your breath, not against it. Again, inhale to round, exhale to extend. And you are done, you guys. Let's sweep the arms out and up. Reach the eyes to the sky. Give yourself a big hug. Tuck your chin into the chest and round your spine right over your legs. Inhale, lift up just a bit. And exhale, push a little further down to the floor. And again, up. Then over those legs again. Stack the spine up to the ceiling, reach the arms up, bring the mountain down, and you're done. See y'all next time.